In a historic ruling that has shaken the entire world, Europe's top human rights court has officially declared that Russia is responsible for the shooting down Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17, a tragic incident that killed 298 innocent lives. Now, this decision comes almost 10 years after the disaster, which took place on July 17, 2014. And now it finally puts the blame squarely on Moscow. Let's break it down exactly what happened, what the court said, and what it means for the future. The tragedy of flight MH17. On that fateful day in 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17, a Boeing 777, was flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. As it passed over eastern Ukraine, it was blown out of the sky by a Russian-made Buk missile. In the meantime, investigations confirmed that missiles was fired from territory controlled by pro-Russian separatists. All 283 passengers and 15 crew members on board were killed, people from 17 different countries, including many children. Now comes what the court said. After years of investigation and hearing about it, the European Court of Human Rights delivered a super powerful judgment from its courtroom. That courtroom is in France. The court ruled that Russia was responsible for the missile launch and that the attack was intentional, though it may have been based on a mistaken belief that the plane was a military aircraft. But the court didn't stop there. It also said that Russia's refusal to admit guilt or even help investigate what exactly happened made things worse for the families of the victim. In fact, the court said that Russia's actions violated international laws and basic human rights, and it said that this particular behavior is a form of additional suffering for the relatives of those who died. So, what is Russia's reaction? Aren't you curious about that? They totally deny it. Even before the verdict was read, the spokesperson made it very clear that we won't abide by it. We consider it void. Russia continues to deny its role in the MH17 tragedy and has refused to participate in the court's hearing. And Ukraine's response? A big win. On the other side, Ukraine hailed the court ruling as a historic and undeniable victory. Ukrainian officials say that this proves that Russia's aggression goes back much further than the 2022 invasion. It shows a long pattern of violence and denial. And also, more than just MH17, other war crimes too. The court also ruled on 3 other major cases accusing Russia of crimes in Ukraine. It found Russia guilty of mass atrocities including murder, torture, attacks on civilians, destroying hospitals, homes and schools, kidnapping Ukrainian children. Judge Matthias Guomar, who read the judgment, said that the court had found that Russian forces had caused terror and fear beyond any military justification. The court even said that certain kind of deadly violence was used as part of a deliberate military strategy and described it as an act of extreme atrocity. Well, European Court of Human Rights is not just any court. It's a part of Council of Europe, the continent's biggest human rights body. Even though Russia was kicked out in 2022 after its invasion of Ukraine, the court still has the power to rule on cases from before that particular date, and Russia is still legally bound to follow its decisions even if it refuses to do so. Talking about the results, and the court hasn't announced any financial compensation yet, but there's little hope that Russia will pay. Still, the ruling is incredibly important because it creates an official legal record of what exactly happened. It helps victims' family get justice, and it adds more pressure on Russia as it faces growing international isolation.